All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. A double honors unto my apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. All right. Shalom to you the few sincere sisters that are out there. All right. I'm going to do this quick lesson. Lord willingly, it is informative. All right. Now the title of this video, or the stream, excuse me, is the Ballerina farm wife has all of you women in a frenzy, and it's because she is a virtuous woman, right? Now, give me 1 second. Actually, I want to make sure all my volume and everything is on point before I get started. All right. Let's see. Am I going live? Yep, we live. My check. Matter of fact, I got my hand up. All right, yeah, I got my Bluetooth off. All right, we good. So, like I said, let's get to it. The title of this is The Ballerina Farm Wife Has You Women in a Frenzy Because She's a Virtuous Woman. Now, for the men, you may know what this situation is. If you have a woman, my woman has been talking my ear off about this situation since damn near yesterday. And she's just been showing me all the videos and the responses of how these women are all pissed the fuck off about it. Now, so I'm gonna give a quick little understanding of the situation, or insight on the situation. The picture that you see is a husband and his wife and their children. They have like 8 children. He is a billionaire. I think he's the son, or his father is the owner of JetBlue or something of that nature. I don't know exactly. And this is his wife. And basically, and on top of it, they are Mormons. They're in Utah. So they live a specific kind of life, if you're familiar. They live on a farm. They work on a farm. They homeschool, the whole 9, all of those different things, right? So of course the internet is like, oh my God, the women it's terrible what he's doing to her, and she's a slave and she needs to, that talk. And I was just like, I'm gonna do a lesson on this, because through the spirit, I was joking. And I was like, you know what? Apostle Tahar said years ago about King Masha said years ago that that the first job of the so-called white woman, the Edomite woman, is going to be to basically teaching you black women how to act. Now we know, of course, we're going to be all made new, so it's not going to be so. But in the spirit of it, this woman, I told my rib, I said, I would. This is why, through the spirit, Jake be in the spirit that they're in. I would, as an Israelite man, you are better off getting you a woman like that if you can. And now, of course, again, this is all hypotheticals, but we understand through the spirit. That's why we're going to talk about all these things, is that a great shift is coming in the world. Now, let me get this. This is what I spoke about yesterday with my rib, is that the reason why this so-called white man is being scrutinized about his relationship is because your time is up. Esau's time is up, man. You're losing your might. You're losing your strength. You're losing your aura. You're losing it. So now you're going through the same thing as a billionaire that the mass majority of men go through on the internet, dealing with the toxicity of women's opinions on the internet. All right. So let's get a few, like I said, I made a point about, you know what, let's get some scriptures going on. First scripture I want to get is virtuous. Let's get this, because every so-called black woman, you go on her social media, she got, I'm Proverbs 30 and 4. You got Israelite women, which I'm going to say this, man. This so-called white woman is shitting on all of you Israelite women. I'm not even talking about Eve in the world. I'm talking about you women that, shalom, brother. All of you women that know that you're Israelites, Ballerina Farmer is shitting on all of you women. That's why I was like, damn, I was like, just sitting back looking at this. I'm like, man, Esau won. But he's going through it. I was like, damn, see, this is where because Esau don't got the wisdom. This is why they're failing. But in the spirit of it, oh man, you so-called knowing that you're Israelite women, you're the worst women. You are the worst. You're the most entitled. You're the laziest. You don't want to do a goddamn thing. And I'm talking, like I said, I'm not talking about the nigga woman. I'm not talking about the nigga woman in the world that's got blonde hair and listens to, and I'm not talking about Sexy Red. I'm talking about you Israelite women with Israelite names. Man. That's why all these women are offended. Because this woman is an embodiment of what a woman is supposed to fucking be. That's what she is. Her and her husband, they met. The story, they met and they got married and he was, he couldn't wait because of their religious beliefs. Matter of fact, that in itself, man. She's a religious woman. She believes in a higher power. Most of the Jake women don't believe in shit but their own goddamn selves. And I am including the sisters, the Akwaf. Yum. All right, the Akwaf, the sisters. Y'all too, man. Y'all think that it's all about, and I can't speak on every man's wife, all right? Because some brothers that we're in this captivity, we're in the bottom, we're fighting. And some women, y'all are solid, man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that. Some brothers got solid wives in the truth, and it's a lot of brothers, most brothers, wives ain't shit. And they know they Israelites. Head wrap and all, man. Shalom in you and all of that. But ain't shit. Damn shame, man. She gave up her career. She doesn't look back at it. She supports him. She respects him. But here it is. We're supposed to be the top nation, and our women can't even get certain concepts about not talking shit to your husband, not stressing him the fuck out, having a level of understanding, doing your part while he does his part, working together. Man, let's get to it. This is Proverbs 30. I'm sorry, I said 30, Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31 and 10. And it says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. You understand? Rubies, most of you people don't even know what the fuck a ruby is, man. That's why you don't understand how rubies are rare. The rarest stone. Okay? So to have a virtuous woman is likened unto having a stone that appreciates, that brings value to you. That's part of your riches. The so-called nigger woman and the Spanish nigger woman and the Native American nigger woman are literally nothing but liabilities and depreciating assets. Her value goes down every day. You have the nerve to think you're virtuous. You don't even know, and that's why I said, man, our women are literally the worst women on the planet Earth. Our women are offended by, and this is the conundrum that they put themselves in. This is the problem that they put themselves in, right? It's my body, my choice. For women, it's my body, my choice. As long as you're aborting your babies, you're sleeping with thousands of men, you're doing all manners of drugs and liquor, you eat whatever you want to eat, you sell your box on OnlyFans. That's you go, girl. But then when a woman says, my body, my choice, I'm choosing to submit myself to my husband, live this type of lifestyle, do this, do that. Oh, hell no. Because you women are full of shit. See, brothers, I've been on a kick lately because I think of just men need to really grasp these concepts of where we are at and where we're going. All right? If you are still on the fence of the only way you're going to find a woman that are fool's gold. If you can't comprehend that the majority of women, specifically of our nation, are fool's gold, are blueberries, and you got to get that diamond, gold, and ruby spirit out of you. These women aren't diamonds, gold, and rubies. They're not. They are not appreciating assets. All right? And I'm speaking of the mass, the majority. Hey, matter of fact, you brothers, really what you should do if you talk, you should go look this up. You should actually shit test your woman behind this. You should play videos of this ballerina farmer in front of your woman and see how the fuck she respond. Because women hate a woman that's trying to do the right thing. Love her husband, love her children, be a keeper at the house. Oh, hell no. These bitches was trying to get Beyonce, let me cater to you banned. It's giving slavery. You bitches ain't rubies. You're the little pieces of shit that hangs off of a dog's ass that has a lot of fur. That's what you are. You're dingleberries. All right? It says, verse 11, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her. You you hear that? That's the first point. These women are, especially the black woman, especially the women of our, especially when I say the black one, I'm talking about the women of our tribe, man. These Latin women, man, they don't get no pass, man. You Latin women are big in adultery. You can't trust her ass. You can't trust the women of our nation. Hell, you can't trust women of any of the nations at this point. They are all engulfed in this westernized feminism, wicked, satanistic viewpoint of the world. So again, if you find a woman that's into you, hey, you go left, she go left. She ain't, she just, hey, well, you should consider this, but I'm down. You want to go here, I go there. You want to go there, I go there. Follow you as you go through the spirit. Then you don't cast her off. That's not a light woman. The scriptures speak about that. The mass majority of these women are light women. The wind blow that way, they go. So you can't trust these women. This woman, they own a farm and she's locked in. And that's why these women, they're like, she need to leave him. She need to leave him. She need to be free. I'll never like him. I'll never like him. They're trying to push that enchantment on her to leave. Because women hate women that are on the path of righteousness. Now, this is an Edomite woman. All right? So at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. There is no such thing as a righteous Edomite. They're wicked. But that's a goddamn shame when a woman of the wicked nation, 144, a woman of the wicked nation is actually better than the women that are trying to be fucking righteous in our nation. How many of you women know how to bake? This woman is baking and cooking, making things from scratch. You ask your woman to implement certain things in the household, it's like telling your toddler to do it. And I had that was me when I was in a situation. That was the final straw for me, man, with a bitch. All right. I'm saying it like that because if the scriptures say a shame, he's cursing, he's calling them B words. He's calling them B words. Let's see what the scriptures have to say. Bear me 1 second. Let me look over the scripture. Give me 1 second. Shameful. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefast will fear the Lord. And that's the virtuous woman. A virtuous woman will fear the Lord. A shameless woman is counted as a dog. The Lord, in the eyes of the Lord, that's why you think he's all my beautiful daughters of Zion. These fucking bitches. These bitches. That's why the Lord put the spirit on us to be like that. That's what it is. So you can't trust these women, man. Like I say, man, that's why Maury, man, Maury show you that, man. All right, what they say, daddy's, mommy's baby, daddy's maybe. How many women out here are putting babies on other men? You can't trust these women to the extent that you're supposed to. And you be a fool to trust them in a way. You're supposed to vet women. But a lot of this is what's wrong with our people. They are clueless to this, especially you men. You don't know how to vet women. You don't know. Half of you men are so low in your confidence and been beaten, battered down since you were a child from your mother, your sisters, your grandmothers, your aunts, all the way up to your women that you dealt with, that you don't even know how to know. You don't even know how to tell if a woman actually likes you. You don't even know what that, a lot of our men don't even know what that feels like to actually have a woman like you. How about have a woman respect you? That's how fucked up the game is. But it's okay. Let it be, you know? All right, this is verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. This doesn't even need a breakdown, man. If you hear this and you think of a black woman, you're really bugged out. You're really bugged out. I know this is probably not going to stay up, but fuck it. I don't care. All right. You're not really a weak man. Like for real. Like if you like, for the most part, really, if you see any woman in this regard, you're really a weak man. Are there, like how women love to deal with? Well, I know a guy I knew a girl who once liked guys that were under 4 feet tall. So all women don't like, women deal with that exception or the rule bullshit. They always seek, and there are exceptions of the rule. All right. So don't be too stupid and cut off and cold in your mind where the idea of the Lord sending you a good woman is so far-fetched. There are good women out here. All right. There are decent women out here. But they are far and few. Far and few. That's why the scripture started out where she is, what did it say? It said what? For her price is far above rubies. In fact, let's look that up. Matter of fact, versus diamond. Let's see. Listen to this. It's to give you an understanding of jewelry, right? So this is rubies versus diamonds. It says, for instance, 1 carat ruby may range from $1,000 to $1 million, while 1 carat diamond may cost you between $2,000 and $14,000. You see how you think you just come across $1 million women every day, all day? You really, like, that's what I said. It's like you can't be a weakling man in this. You got to have strength and understanding the dynamics of what the hell we are going through. These curses. We're under this demonic witchcraft ass world. Matter of fact, do you understand that this is what you're under? Let's get this. All right, what is that? Revelation. It's probably 17. Revelation. Yep, Revelation 17:4. And it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. This is Babylon the Great. This is America. This is where we are. All right. And the woman, okay, and upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. That's the title. That's like a surname or a title of Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. This place is the mother of harlots. Who are the harlots? These women. All right, all of them. It's for the most part. Okay, but you gotta kick that Cinderella story out of your head. All of that programming of always looking at women, especially you younger men, you know. And when I was young, man, it was hard to swallow this pill because you're coming from the world. That's why these messages got to come out, man. It's not about just, remember a guy came up to the camp a few weeks, oh, so y'all hate women. No, nigga, we hate wicked women. We love righteous women. But, I said to him, do you think that there's more righteous women or more wicked women on the earth? Yeah, you got a point, you got a point. A lot of you men are just weak. And you got to cast off that weakness to women, man. Like, you're the one that's supposed to humble her, not being fucking, you're not supposed to submit to her. But a lot of you men, you don't get that. And this is why these problems occur in the world. A lot of these women that are talking shit on the internet, a lot of these women talking shit on the internet are doing this in the car with a man right next to them. A lot of you men are weak. No, man. Man, let's go back to Proverbs, man. That's why you women don't read this scripture. Because this whole thing is a cut to you. It's a big cut to you. I'm a virtuous woman. Let's see what I'm curious. I always deal with synonyms of words. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on real quick. Let's look up the antonym of virtuous. Let's see what come up. Because if you're not virtuous, you're the opposite. Bear me 1 second. Let's see. Bear me 1 second. This is all on the fly, so, you know. We're going to wrap this up soon anyway. All right, hold on. Now we're going to... Okay. The antonym of virtuous is evil, wicked, dishonest, sinful, bad, dishonorable, immoral, wrong, unethical, improper, naughty, unbearing, perverted, debased, unprincipled, vicious, atrocious, mean, blameworthy, low, vile, objectable, offensive, infamous, base, reprobate, nefarious. These are the antonyms of virtuous. So you tell me, which words do you think describes our women? You so-called black men, you so-called Spanish men, you so-called Native American men, hell, even you heathen nations here in America. All right, our women, would you use these are the synonyms and similar words for virtuous? Honorable, nice, moral, righteous, respected, all right, ethical, true, noble, worthy, right-minded, honest, good, decent, upright, straight, just, correct, legitimate, innocent, proper, clean, reputable, esteemed, guiltless, immaculate, upstanding, spotless, incorruptible, principled, pure. I don't know. When I go out in the world and I look at the women as a whole, and when I have conversations, hear their videos, hear their thoughts, how they speak about men, their fathers, how they speak about other women, evil, wicked, dishonest, indecent, corrupted, deprived, incorrect, debauched, evil-minded. Those are the words that should come in your mind when you think of these women. Man, let's keep going in Proverbs 30, man. All right. Because we're going to get to the point of it. And it says, she will do him no good. She will do him good, verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool, flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. And this woman, I don't know her name, but I'm just describing her as Ballerina Farm, is a woman that is willing to work with her hands. These women don't know most of these women don't know how to sew. Most of these women don't know how to, like I say, they don't even know how to garden. Most of these women don't know how to, my mom used to be able, a button used to come off your shirt. Your mom used to be able to put the button on because the shirts that you used to buy used to come with extra buttons type shit. These women don't know how to do shit. All right, but twerk, be drug addicts and drunks. All right, eat crab boils. All right, has stank vajayjays. All right, F a lot of dudes. Like, they don't know. That's the only hand working they know how to do is working a man's meat. That's all they know how to do, man. That's about as much as they know how to work their hands. You ask them to go cook a meal. Hey, go cook one of these dishes. I can't do that shit. That's you niggas are chicken Alfredo'd out. But you're virtuous women, man. And you women that always want us to pay attention to you as Israelite women, you really should be, man, you should be on a level. But instead, you are the biggest nigga woman in the planet, man. You don't even get it. We know we've picked up on the style, man. And that's another thing too, man. Let me say this to you brothers, man. All right. If a woman already knows she an Israelite, leave her alone. Leave her alone. If you meet a woman and she knows she's an Israelite, leave her alone. Why? Well, I thought that's the point. Stop being so fucking lazy. All right? If that means a man put that spirit in her. If you ain't put that spirit in her, leave that woman alone. Again, man, stop being such... I'm trying to be clean with my words, man. Stop moving like you chicken nuggets in the pants, man, in the spirit. Stop moving with a chicken. I'm trying to be clean with my words here. Stop moving with that chicken nugget spirit, man. All right? Understand these things when it comes to these women, man. All right? You gonna talk to this woman that somebody already done pre-programmed, and you think that that's the way to go because that makes you feel better because you're afraid to deal with listen, man, if a woman rock with you, she rock with you. If a woman loves you, it wouldn't matter if you were a Mormon, Muslim, Hebrew, Satanist, trap nigga, blood crip. It wouldn't matter. Cause she is you. She wants to be with you. Come on, man. We gotta be smart and wise in these times, man. It's getting crucial out here. Here it is, the men of the world are wisening up and smartening up when it comes to these women. But Israelite men are still stuck in this fucking love story mode. Not adjusting and realizing what the hell is really going on out here. But then your woman do some bullshit and you be the main one ready to kill your fucking self, man. Come on, man. She girded, okay, this is verse 14. She is like a merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maids. So as a woman, it's the opposite with our women. You know this. If you, man, Jake, man, hey, you so-called Negro man, you Native American man, Latino man, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. All right, a good woman is gonna get up before you. She gonna beat you. All right, I'm not gonna say every day. Sometimes, be tired. Children, you gonna sleep. I get it. Have mercy within your household. That's why the scriptures say, "Be as not a roaring lion either." Have understanding of the situation. If you know your woman is tired, let her sleep in. And I'm not saying it, set a fucking alarm clock either. This is spiritual. This is in her. A woman will be like, I'm gonna get up early. It's quiet. I'm gonna go do this. I know I got to get this done for myself. I get dressed for work, but take me longer. Let me do this before the kids. She's up. But most of these women are lazy as fuck, man. They sleep more than you. They do less in the house than you. You know it, man. And then these bitches, these be the main ones. See, a virtuous woman, she gonna give you that good. She gonna get that good. She gonna put that good on you. That's why I said, man, if you're not mature enough and on a level to understand these things, man, then you may not really, you should just be a spectator. For real, you should just be a spectator. Because this is real life things that men need to understand this through the spirit, man. This is the type of talks that the Apostle Paul was having in the New Testament as far as dealing with women. But this is modernized times. We got to talk about these things. A lot of you men, you like I said, you have a very Cinderella Disney approach to love and how you look at women and how you feel like women should be towards you. Okay? You got to cast off them strong. That's a stronghold against men. That's an imagination. That's not real. But these women, man, they cook less than us. They clean up less than us. Then when you try to get some pussy out of them, it's just dead. You got to warm up the engine. You got to treat this fucking bitch like an old box Chevy that you ain't crank up all summer. Every time you try to go get some, you gotta warm. Let me see, it's Monday. Let me start warming her up and not trying to fuck up, so maybe I can get some by the end of the week, man. That ain't no way to live, man. And if you brothers are living like, hey, brothers, if you dealing with a woman that's like that, man, leave a bitch. I said it, leave her, cause that ain't right. All right, and you know what? For you weakling niggas and you weakling women that can't understand what I'm saying, the scriptures speak about due benevolence, that your body is not yours and my body is my wife's and my wife's body is my, matter of fact, man, let's get that, man. Because a lot of you women, man, you need to be taught these things, and you men, all of us, man. I'm thankful for the apostles and elders. All right. I'm thankful because they've instilled certain thoughts and necessary considerations in our mind to be able to maneuver through this, man. If you're not in your right mind frame in these things, you just gonna get taken advantage of by women, man. In the truth. All right. This is 1 Corinthians. Oh man, what the hell? Let me just pull up on this app. 1 Corinthians 7. You got men in relationship. You got men in marriages and relationships with women, and you only get some box 4 times out the year. You get some box once a season, if you lucky. And God forbid you go out and cheat. All right, you go out and cheat, go get you some box. Now she want to divorce, and you're the trashiest man ever, man. Stand up, man. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 7:3, and it says, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. Let's get that in the blue letter. Let's get the Greek word for that. How long I've been going? Oh, I'm going long. I've been going a minute. I'm about to close up in a second. But nah, we supposed to be talking about subject matters like this. And this Poindexter Hassad wants us to continue. Help me understand Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38. Man, bro, go back to Christianity, man. All right? This is Strong's G.
Strong's G 2133. Eunoia.
That's for benevolence. All right? And it says goodwill, kindness. Let's look up the etymon of that word. All right. Give me 1 second. The etymon of benevolence, a disposition to do good, good feelings, good will, kindness, from well wishes is basically what it means. So benevolent means wishing to do good, kindly. So basically, let's just keep reading on. It's going to give you the more understanding. Verse 4, the wife have no power over her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband have no power of his body, but the wife. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time. So what does that mean? That means, let's just say for instance, like I said, matter of fact, let's just finish. It's going to say that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer and come together again, that Satan tempt ye not for contingency. So basically, what this means is if a lot of the reasons why most relationships have issues, or marriages, I hate that word relationship, but most marriages and relationships, for the sake of this conversation, have issues, is a lack of sex. Yes. A lack of sex is one of the biggest problems in most relationships and marriages. All right. There's no content. Like, man, I've done lessons on that as well, about the fact of the importance of sex. Sex is important, man, for your health, for your mental, for stress, for your, it's a lot of benefits to it. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is speaking through the Apostle Paul here to let it be known that, like, if I tell my wife, like, babe, I'm letting you know that tomorrow I'm gonna go on a fast. All right. And basically she knows what that means. Like, that's like basically like a Sabbath, but with the restriction of food and drink and sex as well, because on the Sabbath we don't have sex as well. So it's like, okay, but if every day my woman is like, she's trying to get something from me, or and I'm always like, nah, I'm working on this, I can't do it. Sorry, I just started this, or I'm always pushing her to the side. Well, that's why the scriptures say, that Satan tempt ye not, because now you're leading your woman because a woman has needs just as much as a man has needs. And let me tell you this, if nobody ever told you this, women as a whole are carnal. They're carnal beasts. They're carnal beings. All right. Most of these women out here are beasts. They're brute beasts, but women as a whole, even a righteous woman, is still more carnal than a man. If you feel a way about it, take it up with the Lord. All right. But the point of it all is that what I'm speaking to is the essence of a woman needs sex more than a man needs sex. And a man needs sex. All right. These women need that just as much as, that's why this is in the scripture. So you understand, hey, y'all are one. All right. So sometimes in the spirit, hey, you may not want to do nothing, but your woman want to do something. So you know what? Hey, you kind of gotta bite the bullet just as much as your woman. As a woman, you may not be in the mood or whatever, but like, yeah, man, it's been I didn't do it last night or the day before. I'm a little tired or whatever, but I ain't that tired. Come on. You got to understand that we are humans in the flesh and we have needs, but then you have women on the internet talking that shit about relationships don't need sex. Baby girl, that's a friendship. And I don't believe in friendships. There is no such thing as friendships with women. All right. That's another made up thing, man. The only women that I'm friends with is family. That's my cousin right there. And even then I play a background. Like I don't get in the way because I know shit get you gotta respect boundaries, man. All right. So let's go back to this Proverbs and we're gonna, finish this up. All right. And it says, she considereth a field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands, and she planteth a vineyard. This is why she's a ruby. Because she knows, see, a woman should be able to, your woman should really be able to help you get some money. Like I said, there's a lot of, like, the biggest thing your woman should be able to help you do is forward your empire, forward your money. You know, like I remember our last demon. Let's look that word up, actually. That's a good word. Our last demon camp leader, he used to go into this word. Let's look up the word lady. Lady, a mistress of the house, a wife of a lord. So none of you women, if you don't have a husband, you're not a lady. These are titles like wife, lady. A lot of you are just bitches. Hey, 145. A lot of y'all are just bitches, man. You're not wives. You're not ladies. Okay, here's the word lady in the etymology. It says, apparently one who needs bread. There's another woman that you women hate. Nora Smith on the internet. The woman that you're familiar with, she be baking things and making things from scratch. I hate her because a lot of you women, you can't even make chicken. You've been making chicken Alfredo for the last 20 years of your life and it's still nasty. But you got women out here that can bake. And please believe I can cook. Brothers that know me know I can cook. My family know I can cook. So can you cook? Yeah, I can cook. That's why I'm able to judge a woman accordingly. Like, oh man. But hey, see, whatever, man. But it says right here, one who needs bread. That's a lady. That's what a lady is. One who needs bread, make a maker of dough. That's what a lady is. So you know what? Like I said about why am I bringing this out? We're gonna update this. What do we call money, man? I'm trying to get this bread. I gotta get this dough. You see what I'm going with this? A woman should really be able to help you get some money, man. If a woman can't help you get no money, I'm gonna say that. Hey, really. I ain't gonna say it because the scriptures say, the man know. I'm just, but really through the spirit, if a woman can't help you get no money, man, she's not a good woman. Straight up. She should be able to help you in some way, fashion. Whether you have a brain, an idea, a brainstorm, be like, hey man, you know what, man, you know what? We should make this. We should make butters or something. We should make, something like that. Okay, let me see this. She gets in her. Okay, I can make a website and what do you think about this? Yeah, let's go that. That's the new money. That's the new bread. If a woman ain't helping you, you know what? Because if a woman ain't helping you get money, you know what I'm about to say. She's helping you lose money. All right? Ladies, first lady. Oh man, where we at in this Proverbs 31? I ain't gonna finish this. There's a lot of points that prove that these women ain't. None of y'all, 99.99999 of y'all aren't virtuous wives. All right. This is where we at? Let's skip down. Verse 19. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands doeth the distaff. So making clothes. All right. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hand to the needy. See, part of in psychology, you have this you have archetypes, as they like to call it. You have archetype in types of people, right? So I studied this for a while, and basically, women, there's like 4 archetypes that they say are for men, and then there's like 8 or 9 or 10 for women, right? And within women if you're the, like, if, like, basically women go from the huntress, like a maiden young woman phase, and then she enters into her mother phase. And what does it mean you're a mother? The mother phase is you are directly in tune with your direct children. These are your children, your sons, your daughters. You're doing what you need to do for them. And then women are supposed to uh, evolve from there to what's that word? I was reading something, Salaki. From the mother to a queen or a maiden. Like a queen is one of the archetypes. What does that mean? A queen is basically about she's a mother to the people, to those that are looking up to her. So this is where a woman is supposed to go in life. You're supposed to now be in that Titus, was that 2 or Titus 1, Titus 2 spirit of teaching the young women to love their husbands. That's that. She stretcheth her hand out to the poor and reacheth out to the needy. A woman is supposed to be very helpful, but these women aren't helpful. They're destructive. If you're not helpful, you're stingy and destructive. There's no in between. All right. And it says, she is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. Right. Like I remember years ago, I went to Ohio in the winter. I'm from the South. And I remember my aunt, I love my aunt. And she had her shovel. She was outside shoveling the snow. And I was like, God damn. I was like, me. I was like, hey, you need some help or whatever? I can help you, because I had just flew in, and I'm from here in Atlanta. So, but nevertheless, it was just like, of course, I wanted to help, but she was like, "Nah, I got it. It's okay." She's had it in her mind that that's her job, that's what she does, and she did it, and that is honorable. That's why I'm talking about it. She's not even afraid of the snow. A lot of you women, you're afraid of the elements. You're afraid of the rain. You're afraid of the sun. You're afraid of the heat. You're afraid of the cold. Everything is a problem. All right. So it says, let me see. I'm probably going to stop. I'm going to stop right here. If I pick this up later, I will. But if not, that's the point. The point of it all is that women are supposed to be helpful. Scriptures say that women are helpmeets. All right. The word woman in itself, the word wife, woman, wife, literally means female servant. That's what it means. A woman was created to serve the needs of her man, as a man was created to serve the needs of the Lord. Everybody's serving, but these women have got it in their head that they don't got to serve nothing but their own lust and their own appetite and their own thrills. And that's why the idea of a woman locking herself into a family and sacrificing her own desires for the sake of the family is so far-fetched. Like I said, that woman has 8 children. The average Israelite woman out here probably has 8 abortions. That's why they're offended. All right. This woman is beautiful. She's talented. And I bet her body count is she probably was a virgin. She could have been a virgin. She could have been maybe 1 or 2 bodies, which is shit. In 2024, 2025, we going into, hey man, if you meet a woman over the age of 20, she's 30. But if you met a woman over the age of 20 and she only got 1 or 2 bodies or 5, hell, you meet a woman now and she got 10 bodies, that's basically that's like a virgin in this day and age, man. I was watching a video the other day. This woman was just freely talking about the fact that she had a sexual encounter with 9 men. And she was like, yeah, I just feel like every woman. This is what we're dealing with here. So these women are pissed off about anything that shows a level of righteousness and cleanliness. So with that, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders. Hey, shalom to all you sincere brothers, man. Shalom.